My son, write what I give you by my Spirit that is within you. The transition from one age to the next age is here, and the change is already here. Yet the biggest changes are yet to come. This physical realm will cease to exist. I'll make a new heaven and a new earth. Don't try to hold on to that which will be destroyed. Instead, lay hold of that which is eternal, which is all that I give to you by the Spirit. Those with my Spirit have my love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness and goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such there is no law, for they are the fulfillment of the law, because living by the Spirit is my will and fulfills my commands. Human effort never fulfilled any of my commands. Do not burden yourselves or others by trying to fulfill my commandments in the flesh. It cannot be done. Instead, use my commandments as a measure of whether you are living by the Spirit and not the flesh. If you live by my Spirit, you will be obedient to my laws and commandments, and by the flesh you will obey none of them. Think not that you are any better than anyone else, for if it was not for my blood sacrifice, you would be lost. No man on earth, except for me, ever fulfilled the law, but what is impossible for man is possible for God by the Holy Spirit. My son, tell my children that all of their human efforts are nothing to me. Anything done by the will of man is not done by my Spirit that dwells within my temples. You are my temples, not brick and mortar churches built by human hands. Most of these are run by those priests made by men, who lord over my people, the spirit of the Nicolaitans. My spirit is that of freedom and liberty. All who know me do my will of their own accord. My spirit is not forced on any man until judgment day, and then every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that I am Lord. The Father has given me a name which is above every name, Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. I am the only way to him. All of man's efforts, even in seeking the Father, are as witchcraft if they do not do my will by my Holy Spirit. Receive the oil of my Spirit now by seeking me with all of your heart. All things concerning earthly pursuits and desires are vanity and a chasing after the wind. Nothing that man does without his Creator is of any lasting significance. For this earth is for just a moment in the eyes of eternity. This is a testing place. It is only temporary and shall be destroyed by fire. You must die that I may live through you by the Spirit. You must lay down your life as I laid mine down for you. You must crucify the flesh at the place of the skull, Golgotha. Where I was crucified, you must be also. A servant is not greater than his master. Your fleshly mind must be destroyed and renewed by my Spirit constantly. For the carnal mind is an enemy of God, and it leads to death. The oil of my Spirit must be set on fire, and burn all impurities out of you, and cleanse your heart and mind with my white hot fire. I am an all-consuming fire, and no sin or deed of the flesh will ever stand before me. I will burn all that is not of me. If you surrender to me now, this is not painful, but rather I give you the ecstasy of my spirit. It is only painful at the point of which you are not willing to surrender to me. Any favorite sin that you are unwilling to give up will cause you pain. Let my spirit search your heart with my piercing sword of light, my word. I look not only for outward sins that are easy to see, such as smoking, drunkenness, taking mind-altering drugs, orgies, witchcraft, hatred, rage, arguing, and fighting about meaningless earthly things, and many more. What will I find in you? Will I find lust, fear, rebellion, religiousness, pride, envy, jealousy, controlling of others, unforgiveness, stubbornness, loving yourself more than me, and all like them? Those who do not submit themselves to me will be in torment from my all-consuming fire for all eternity. There is no feeling that the world or Satan or your flesh can give you that compares to what I offer. There is also no pain or despair that can compare to that of hell and the lake of fire. I give you free will to choose. I died so that you could choose life. Death does not have to reign in your existence at all. I give you the right to become children of God, to those who believe in my name, who are born, not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. I came in the likeness of sinful flesh on account of sin. I condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteous requirement of the law might be fulfilled in us, who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. For those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. I say then, walk in the Spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are the sons of God. For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits for the revealing of the sons of God. The sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yet in all these things you are more than conquerors through me, by the power of my Spirit, and because of my perfect love for you all. Stay in the Spirit and rest in my peace that surpasses human knowledge.